Hey everyone, it's 2:03 p.m. on Wednesday, February 10th, 2021. And right here is a 52-inch third generation Fasco Charleston ceiling fan. And it was manufactured in 1987, I believe, January of 1987, if memory serves me correctly, because it escapes me now, but as soon as I find out, I will put it in the description. So bear with me, folks. Anyway, I got this at Fanimation in 2018 from fellow collector Matthew Cody, and thanks again for it, Matt. I really enjoy it. And I even have the 5-bladed version of this fan with white and polished brass, but I'm awaiting some badges for the blade arms, which will look exactly like the ones you see on this one. Since we're on that topic, right there. And that was one of the notable differences from the previous generations of Fasco Charlestons. See right there? Let's have a look at the other one because it's not obscured by a light globe there. See that? And there's blade tip right there, but since the fan's way, it kind of blends in with the ceiling, so let's have a look at the blade back here. Yeah, this is a better one. See that? Oops. Camera's being a little persnickety. Nice square tip right there. And another key feature that it's a dead giveaway, that's the third generation, is the canopy up top. And its ball and socket has that unique canopy that only Fasco manufactured. And unlike the first two generations, the balls, that hanger ball, is actually exposed on the third generation of Fasco Charleston ceiling fans. And it's powered by a K55 stack motor. And let's look at the vents, shall we? It's got 2-tier vents. Almost like that of a Hunter original. There's 2 rows of vents. I think with the 42-inch model of this fan has the same dimensions as the bottom vents that you see on this fan. I do have one just like that, but I'll get to filming it later. And another unique feature about these Charlestons is that if you look right here, the reverse switch is hidden up in one of those vents. And Fasco thought of everything, because that's really a good thing, because it is never a good idea to reverse a ceiling fan when it is in operation, because that can mess up the motor. That's why I never do it, and I think Fasco thought ahead, so good thinking so kudos to the engineers at Fasco helped design this fan. And which, by the way, was manufactured in Fayetteville, North Carolina, so this is a very Tar Heel fan. And like it was on it, and the globes are something that I added. It's got LED bulbs in it. And the pull chains were something that I added. They came off some fans I got on Facebook Marketplace that weren't all there, that I could use for parts. And I've already put some of it to good use. Yeah, these Fasco Charlestons are major childhood fans for me, because some restaurants that I frequented in my childhood had these fans installed. There was a Pizza Hut that it was across the river from where I grew up that had 4 of these in antique brass. And I was devastated when they demolished that place. I couldn't get to save the fans, but well, that's a different story. But then again, they would have been covered in grease anyway, given the fact that Pizza Hut isn't quite the cleanest place, if you know what I mean. And they were the second generation, judging by the canopy. And there used to be a place called E&L electric supply that sold these Fasco fans. It wasn't very big. I never had a chance to go in it, but I do frequent its biggest rival, which somehow surprised me that they managed to stay in business to this day. And I buy a lot of parts from them for various other fans in my collection. And anyways, you know, in my childhood, I thought these ceiling fans were manufactured by Hunter, given the square blaze and that the vents look like that of a Hunter original. But then it wasn't until 1993 I looked through I think it was a Granger catalog, and it confirmed that these fans were not Hunter, they were indeed Fasco. That's how I found out about them. So, okay, let's shed a little light on the situation, shall we? There. It really brightens up this room really well with the LED lights. Just love that bevel glass. And now, let's rev up the fan first on low. It has a nice aesthetic low to it. And considering that it's wintertime, I don't really run it on high, and nor would I need to. It has this faint sound to it. Don't know if you can hear it, but kind of hear it if it's on low. I think I could see my reflection in the flywheel. Okay, medium. Start to feel a breeze on medium. It has a very, very short down rod. That was the only one that was threaded that I could find for it. I think it was off a craft-made decorative that I got for parts, like, I want to say 4 years ago. That was the only one that could retrofit this fan. Still cranks out good air for being higher up than normal. It's not quite hugger level, but I'm impressed with it. And let's see on high, shall we? Oh yeah, it's really moving out a lot of air now. It's really cranking it out. May have a very, very slight shake to it, but only if you're looking for it. I did have to balance the blades on it, so that's why it still remains here to this day. If it had a significant wobble to it, I wouldn't really keep it here. Okay, let's power it down. Bearings seem to be really good on this fan. And one thing I didn't share with you is that when my family would travel south of the Mason-Dixon line in the early 90s, I would see a plethora of these fans installed. Because like I said before, they were manufactured in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I reckon you'll find a lot of these down south. It's almost surreal seeing these north of the Mason-Dixon line. Because it has a very southern kind of look to it. And that's all I had to say about that. Okay, fan has ceased operation. This concludes our broadcast day. Thank you for watching. More to come.